In a game where the Edmonton Oilers outshot the Seattle Kraken 34-17, it was the home squad doubling up on the visitors with a 4-2 final here at Climate Pledge Arena on Wednesday night as, well, there was power plays aplenty for both squads. 5 for the Oilers, 6 for the Kraken, and it was a Kraken power play marker that got things started with Mahara scoring 6:47 into this one. Then Winterton and Tolvanen followed that up as the Kraken stormed out to a 3-0 lead in the opening 15 minutes of this hockey game before Darnell Nurse capitalized on a power play marker of his own, his third of the preseason. And then Matt Savoy. What a game for number 22, as both Oilers goals were assisted by Adam Henrique and Isaac Howard before Winterton's second rounded out the scoring for tonight's 4-2 final.
Yeah, there's a lot of special teams tonight. We were just saying it would have been nice to have our full team so we could get the power play reps, because a lot of our exhibition games there hasn't been many power play opportunities, but tonight there certainly was. We had our second unit together, and they, I thought they did a pretty good job. But a lot of penalties, both sides, a lot of stick infractions, checking with your stick and not your feet. So. But I think the overall difference of the game was the special teams. They had 2 power play goals and the shorthanded, and we just had the one. So, but overall, I thought it was a pretty good effort from our guys.
Yeah, lots of special teams. Lots of work on the PK, work on the power play. Which is kind of get ice in the preseason, get some systems down. But it would have been nice to play a little more 5-on-5 tonight, get into the flow of things a bit.
When it comes to Matt's game, Savoy's, does it feel like he's building on a day-by-day basis in training camp?
He's made a strong impression right from day one. With the the captain skates before training camp, and then when the main camp opened up, I think he's made a great impression. I think he's been working hard. His details have been good. So not only, he's been an offensive player, labeled as an offensive player when he was drafted and throughout junior and even in the American League, but he's worked on the details and he's very responsible defensively. So, he looks like he's ready.
Yeah, 100%. I think my game's in a really good spot right now. I'm working all summer, been working all camp to get to this spot. So, I feel like I can be a contributor now and working towards that.
And it certainly was an interesting day for Clattenburg, Marhala, and Hamblin, as all 3 players were emergency recalls for the Edmonton Oilers coming up from Bakersfield, as head coach Chris Knobloch shared earlier this week that there is an illness going around the team. However, we should expect a full, healthy lineup as the Oilers round out their preseason schedule Friday night over at Rogers Arena when they take on the Vancouver Canucks. For Oilers TV, I'm Tony Brar.